We've got a new flood plan in place. That I would say is the main and the major step forward. And the flood plan really breaks down into two main parts, and it gives us an immense amount of flexibility, which I don't think we necessarily had in Staffordshire going into summer 2007. That flexibility allows us to respond to what is really a locally specific flood, so predominantly affecting one district authority. But it also allows us to escalate that if necessary. If that one district authority feels it's not coping, it doesn't have sufficient resources to be able to manage the incident, or if the water starts to spread beyond that particular authority and other agencies then naturally need to be involved. So there's a strategic element to it. That's, I would say, probably the way that we've developed, we've learned and we've changed since summer 2007.
Has this involved more money being put into flood plans?
Well, there's significant investment that goes in from all Category 1 responders to meet a whole range of risks. And I would say certainly amongst those, the Environment Agency and local authorities are investing in things like flood defences based on the risks that we face, but also in community-facing initiatives as well, such as preparation of flood packs and flood warning services to make sure that people in areas that have potentially got quite a significant flood risk could be, for example, evacuated quite swiftly if required.
It's been an exercise to test our ability to respond to a natural emergency. In this case, it's been a flooding situation across most of Staffordshire, simulated of course on a tabletop map and with injects from lower controllers and higher controllers to try and simulate the situation and put the playing staff under a bit of pressure. It's worked quite well over the last 3 days.
And how successful would you say these sort of exercises are?
It's been pretty successful, but it always comes in various parts. So we've learned a lot of lessons. There's been areas that we think we haven't done as well as we should have done, but that's been really valuable to learn. We'd rather learn it here than learn it for real. But in terms of knowing who we'd work with in the future, getting trust and understanding of the way the different agencies work, and just comparing working practices, yeah, it's been really good value.